All right, folks, first of all, this is the wind expectation for tomorrow. Between 9 a.m. and noon, we'll have gusts to 40 miles an hour along I-79. Those gusts 40 to 50 miles an hour as you get closer to Route 19 and I-64. And then eventually, once you get into the I-81 corridor, as a strong front pushes through, and then the gusts 45 to 50 miles an hour as the front swings into the nation's capital. Right now, we continue to have the icing across eastern Fayette, Raleigh, western Greenbrier, and Pocahontas. That zone will continue overnight. We have rain, heavy rain in Lewisburg and light to moderate rain across the Route 19 corridor. And we have this big surge of moisture ahead of the warm front overnight. So the prime time to see the heaviest rain will be between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. and even a rumble to thunder. Up to 36 in Beckley. All this warmer air is coming up to the west of the Allegheny spine. It's going to stay colder, though, across the Greenbrier Valley until right before the cold front comes through, and that cold air wedge is going to break east of the Appalachians. So rain and thunder overnight. Again, the prime time for thunder would be closer to about 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. Those power outages will multiply a bit after 4 a.m. The high temperature by 9 a.m., 50 degrees, and then it turns colder with snow showers. Here's how much ice we are going to accrete. That is about 0.2 inches, and that's western Pocahontas. A glaze to about 0.05 of an inch of additional ice, that is, in our western or eastern zones of Fayette and Raleigh. And I mentioned Lewisburg here. That'll be, there's some difference in elevation in Lewisburg and Union. This will be an elevational thing. So if you're up on a hill, for example, in Lewisburg, you'll have a little bit of ice. But if you go downtown, there won't be any ice. Now, most of that ice will accrete through early morning, and we're going to see this much additional rain across the region, 3/4 of an inch to an inch. So when you wake up, there's definitely going to be ponding of water. We're already seeing that now. So our flash flood guidance continues to lower a bit. This is how much rain we need to see in order to get flooding. And you can see in the stripe of real estate there in far western parts of the region, it's 2 inches, but otherwise we are at right around 1 inch of water. Keep that in mind because we get that inch in many spots overnight, and we have another storm system over the weekend. 7 a.m. to noon, there's the flooding that continues in many spots. I think the Weather Service will eventually expand the flood watches. Not sure why they haven't yet. Temperature drops 15 degrees. It turns windy. Sleet and snow showers in the afternoon. Power outages mount in that stripe of real estate with the highest elevations. And then the refreezing of standing water by this time tomorrow night, and a few more flurries and a few more outages where we have the ice, because the ice is not going to melt completely. And we get the warm sector move up the spine of the Appalachians before the cold air comes in. So that's one of the reasons why. Now, we have the heavy rain that's going to commence. It might start out as a bit of snow, sleet, freezing rain, but quickly change over to rain. Route 19 may stay a little bit of ice for a couple more hours in the western Greenbrier Valley, where we are seeing the ice right now. But the big story here is, yes, there will be ice in those areas, but we are going to have very high waters across the region with widespread flooding and mudslides, a very good possibility late Saturday into early Sunday. And then we deal with the exact same pattern that we are in tomorrow. Temperature crashes, it gets colder, everything ices up. So 50 degrees tomorrow by 9 a.m. Temperatures crash. We're in the mid-teens tomorrow night, 36 degrees on Friday. Up to 50 on Saturday. We hold at 50 early Sunday. May even see a squall line of storms come through with gusty winds that could knock out power easily. Down to 25 degrees Sunday. We have the ice early Monday and then snow in here next Wednesday into Thursday. Very diverse weather pattern, and we will continue to keep you updated.